Imagine spending 700 hours solving LeetCode, 500 coding questions, sacrificing weekends, rejecting parties, watching everyone say, bro, just grind DSA. Then one day you finally sit in an interview and they ask, tell me about yourself. You freeze. Not because you don't know coding, but nobody is actually preparing you for an interview. And today, of course, I am not telling you LeetCode is useless. I am here to tell you why thousands of students are solving the wrong problem. And somewhere in this video, I will show you the biggest hiring myth that literally wastes entire years of engineering students. So part 1, the internet lied to you. Everyone says do DSA, grind LeetCode, 500 problems, 1000 problems. Cool, but just think about it. Let me ask one question. Suppose you are applying for TCS, Tech Mahindra, Infosys, Cognizant, Accenture. Do you seriously think they expect every fresher to solve dynamic programming problems? No, right? Because if they did, they would hire almost nobody. Here's what happened. The fan culture became internet culture. Content creators start posting like my fan journey, my 900 LeetCode questions, my graph algorithm strategy. And suddenly every student thought, oh, this is software engineering. That's not. Software engineering and fan interview preparation are two completely different things. One is a career, one is a hiring process. And people like you and me confuse every single day. And here's where students lose for an entire year. And the biggest mistake, just imagine there are two students, student A and B. Student A solved 600 plus LeetCode problems. But there is no project, no resume, no communication skills, nothing. But he solved 600 LeetCode problems. He's top at coding. And student B, he almost solved 100 or 200 mostly. But other than that, he built amazing projects. He developed his portfolio on LinkedIn and his communication skills is next level. And he also did an internship. So here, who do you think gets shortlisted? Most people think student A because he's a genius at coding. But in reality, of course, it's student B. Because companies don't hire coding robots. They hire people who can solve business problems. Just ask yourself, when was the last time a recruiter opened your LeetCode profile? Exactly. They first see your resume, projects, skills, experience, communication. Then coding. Not the other way around. And I am about to say like something controversial. LeetCode helps, but only after you know why are you actually solving that. Different companies need different preparation. This is where exactly everyone mess up. They prepare one way for every company. That's like studying cricket for a football match. Let's divide companies into 4 groups. Tier 1, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Meta, Uber. For these companies, do you want to learn LeetCode? Yes, a lot. Along with system design and advanced DSA. And Tier 2, Adobe, Atlassian, Salesforce, Oracle, Intuit. For these, do you need DSA? Yes, but at a medium level, along with some strong CS fundamentals like OS, etc. And Type 3, product startups. For product startups, you need practical coding. You also need to develop some projects, and mostly they'll see you at JavaScript, React, backend, APIs, Git, and real work. And coming to Type 4, these are the mass recruiters, like I said, Cognizant, Wipro, Accenture, TCS, etc. And guess what? Most students waste months on solving DP problems. When companies are asking arrays, strings, basic OOPs, SQL, and communication, you are preparing for Google while applying for Cognizant. And that's why you are frustrated. But of course, here is a scary part. It also depends on luck. Like even if you crack coding, you may be rejected sometimes. And part 4, interview aren't coding contests. They'll just ask like, tell me about yourself, explain your project, why should we hire you, biggest challenge, conflict, leadership, failure, communication, confidence, body language, and thinking. And nobody practices this. And yet these questions eliminate thousands. And I have literally seen many of my classmates. They solve very good amount of coding problems, but they'll fail in HR interview. Why? See, the internet only shows you survivorship bias. You definitely watch it sometime, like I solved 1000 LeetCode problems. Cool, but nobody uploads. I got rejected after solving thousands of LeetCode problems, right? And of course, success stories goes viral and reality stays invisible. And that's why every student think we should grind DSA. Actually, most software engineers barely touch advanced DSA problems and algorithms after joining. Most of the part of software work is all about writing APIs, attending meetings, fixing bugs, review code, deploy features, and mainly communication. And here you have to believe something. LeetCode prepares you for interviews, not a job. So should you stop LeetCode? No, and that's exactly where people misunderstand me. And here's the actual question: when you should do lead code? If your dream is Google, Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, do lead code. No debate about it. If you are targeting competitive programming, of course, lead code is important. If you are preparing for off campus hiring, yes, but don't ignore projects, resume, communication, and networking. These multiply your chances to getting hired. So, what actually gets freshers hired? If I had to restart today, here's my roadmap. Month 1, programming basics. Month 2, oops, SQL and GitHub. And month 3, projects. And month 4, resume, LinkedIn, and some stuff. And month 5, mostly 100 to 150 quality lead code problems. Understand patterns, arrays, strings, sliding window, binary search, trees, graphs. And month 6, mock interviews, communication, referrals, cold outreach, networking, and mainly consistency. That's a much stronger plan than solving hard questions for a year. And you know what's sad? Students don't fail because they are lazy. They fail because nobody tells them what matters. So they keep running without even checking they are even on the right road or not. So LeetCode is not the villain here. Blindly following the trends is actual villain. Stop preparing to impress YouTube and start preparing for the company you are actually applying for. Because getting hired isn't about solving the hard problems. It's about solving the right one. So if this video saved you even 6 months of the unnecessary preparation, share it with a one friend who is currently grinding LeetCode without even knowing the track. And if you want practical advice on placements, you can check out my channel and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.